Hello everyone! I think many will agree with me that we are now at the junction of two worlds, namely traditional and cryptocurrency, where one of them is an outdated but at the same time proven stock market, and the second is dynamically progressing the cryptocurrency market. And here many experts have a question: how to combine them correctly so that you as a user can get even more benefit from it. And as you may have guessed, the Numis project development team has found a solution, which as a matter of fact, I want to tell you about now. So please like, subscribe to my channel and watch this issue until the end. Because right now we are going to talk about the main mission and purpose of Numis, consider its features and benefits, as well as discuss the upcoming IDO and much more. And as I said, I will start with the mission of the Numis project itself, which is to create such a platform within which investors would be able to acquire the most effective shares of medical global companies using cryptocurrencies. Due to what it will be possible, maybe you ask me? To which I will answer that by purchasing platform tokens for your use, you get a chance to own tokenized shares of such global companies as Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Coinbase, and many others, which you will agree sounds extremely interesting and inspiring. And the first token that developers have integrated into the Numis ecosystem is Earn Tesla, or eTesla for short. That is, by purchasing these tokens for yourself, you are, as it were, acquiring a tokenized version of an existing stock, in case a Tesla stock. Therefore, owning a tokenized stock is the same as owning the stock itself. At the same time, it's worth noting that all this is available due to the existing Mirror protocol, which you can get acquainted with in more detail already and independently by means of existing documents. In the meantime, I suggest we return to other features and benefits of Numis, which as you can see are not few, and we will talk about each of them now. And I will start with the distribution of the tokenized shares themselves, which are distributed at 5% of each transaction among all existing holders. And in order to become one, that is, I'm talking about holders now, you need to have at least 20 such tokens on your wallet. At the same time, as we can see, 3% of each transaction is converted and automatically added to the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap, which in turn helps to create a stable minimum token price for all those tokens that you hold. That you agree is quite a competent solution. And in general, security for developers is not of the last importance, so they have already successfully passed an audit, with a report of which you can easily familiarize yourself already after watching this video. In the meantime, I suggest we return to other advantages and features of the Numis project, among which there are also locked team tokens, which, as we see, are locked for a period of 5 months, which I think is very cool. Since not all projects choose such a strategy for their development, here at Numis the team understands all the concerns of its audience, so that users are firmly confident in it. They took such measures. Well, I think we have sorted this out, so let's finally touch on the upcoming IDO, which will take place on the 10th of October this year at 14 World Coordinated Time, within which you will have a chance to purchase eTesla tokens at a cost of 0.0025 BNB for one eTesla or 400 tokens for 1 BNB. At the same time, as you can see, both the maximum and minimum values are available for purchase, which can fall on one user, which I think is not bad at all. If we talk about other details of the presale, then the listing price, as the developer says, will already be 25% more. This means that all investors will already be able to get a small profit. Moreover, the presale itself will take place on DXL, and the liquidity will be automatically blocked by a third party so that the team doesn't have access to presale funds at one time or another, which you will agree also sounds extremely cool. However, be that as it may, before participating in a particular project, I always tell you, don't forget to conduct your own research, since my reviews are purely informational in nature and are not a benefit for earnings. Therefore, if you are genuinely interested in the Numis project, then follow the links indicated in the description of this video and get to know it in more detail. And that's it for me. As always, I was glad to share something new and interesting with you. If this project seemed interesting to you, then support me and my channel with your numerous likes and comments. After all, as they say, it's not difficult for you, but it will be very pleasant for me. And I still remind you that I was with you, your Crypto Lady. Good luck to everyone and bye-bye!